Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to take a moment and talk about the Wall of Honor. This is a very important feature in the game that a lot of people tend to forget about because, after you start leveling up your heroes, you get them all the 5-star, you don't really know what to do with your weapon shard or your hero shards. And so some people just, don't really think about this. Maybe they start putting them into random places. So I'm going to take a minute and just walk through how to level these up and how they impact your team overall. First of all, you will have to get your hero to 5-star for them to become available in the Wall of Honor. So they're not all going to populate in here after you get one of them done. Every single one of the heroes that become 5-star will then show up in the Wall of Honor. So it takes some time to fill the Wall of Honor with all the different heroes. At first, it might just be a couple legendary, and then you might start to get some purple, and then eventually you'll get the blue ones. It's kind of ironic. The blue heroes are the hardest ones to get in the game. I don't know. That's just the way they did it. It's kind of weird. So let's talk about the upgrades real quick. Whenever you go into an individual hero, you'll see the option to promote. You can either use their universal or their individual unique weapon or hero shards. I keep wanting to say weapon shard. Sorry. So if I say that, just ignore me. I'm talking about the universal hero shards. But every time you level up a hero, whether it's legendary, purple, or a blue hero, you're going to increase the hero for our HP for all heroes. So it's the same stat. It's not like one is going to increase HP, one's going to do defense, one's going to do attack. The bonus for all hero types is all HP. So don't worry about what heroes you level up necessarily. So if you have a bunch of, purple shards, don't get hung up on, oh, which hero should I put these in? Because they're all going to give you the hero HP. Now, if you're focusing on the stat increases, like you'll see below each one of them, so my diva here, it says aircraft hero defense boost plus 2%. So if you're worried about those, then yes, pick a hero that you want to level up for a specific stat increase, because not all of them are going to be the same. You're going to have defense on some, you're going to see attack on others, and then you're going to have HP, like this Carly here, she's going to give me HP for every level, every 50 levels that you upgrade her. And what I usually do is I just get the unique hero shards. So for instance, Diva, I'll wait until I have quite a few of her levels in leveled up here. I'll just continue to sprinkle this in every Thursday. And then once I get to a certain point, say like my Lucius here, he's 175. And I have 250 hero shards. I'm going to go ahead and just dump all of those into him to get to that next level 50 tier, which is 200, for another 50.5% hero defense boost. Obviously, if you're working with a certain hero type, like your first team is tank and you want to make sure your tank is the strongest team, then you should be investing all those shards into your tank team and just spread them out. And like I said, whenever you get something close to where you can get it to that next level 50 bonus, then push that hero up. Don't just try to focus all on attack or focus all on HP, defense, or whatever. Just level them all up as you get shards and just try to focus on hitting those levels of 50 so you can spread the points around and get the most out of this wall here. Once you get up to 200, then the cost for leveling these up increases. So right now, my Lucius, it is 10 per level. Whenever you get over to 200, it's going to cost 20 per level. So pushing them all up to 200 is the best strategy versus just focusing on one at a time and pushing them as high as you can. And like I was saying, with every single level that you put into this, you're going to get all hero types are going to get that bonus, that HP bonus, but then your specific hero type is what's going to get the additional troop type bonus here. So you can see the aircraft, that's the bonus there. When you go to missile, these are going to be all the same. And then the purples for the missile teams, same thing. It's just going to be a smaller percentage, 0.25 per level, unless you have them upgraded to legendary, say like Mason, you upgrade them from purple to legendary, then those bonuses become higher because you're using twice as many hero shards to get to those levels. So that makes sense. I'm glad they didn't keep them the same. So that does feel, quite fair for the levels. And then going to the blue heroes, this is where it's a little bit different because not only do the every single level increase the hero HP, and it is a smaller jump whenever you're leveling up purple and then blues compared to legendaries. The hero HP increase isn't as much per level, but yeah, it still is a little bit of something. And then the bottom here, the boost load capacity is for all heroes. So that affects all your teams. It's not just specific to aircraft, missile, or tanks. That affects all the heroes. So if you want to carry more loot, and whenever you attack somebody, you want to capture more resources, this will affect that. At the end of the day, it's going to take a long time to level things up. Just be smart. Like I said, focus on getting things up to level 50, mostly on the first squad. And then if you're working on, say, your second squad, you know what you're going to use mainly for your second squad. As you get things close to level 50 or increments of 50, you can dump a few universal shards in there just to get that next bump. And, whether that's HP, defense, attack, because it's good to have those additional bonuses for those other teams too, so they don't fall super far behind. Just make sure you're using most of your universals in your main squad until they get to 200. Then you might want to be a little stingy with them. Maybe start putting them in your second squad too. And I hope that helps answer some of the questions with the Wall of Honor. You can get a ton of power for your teams out of the Wall of Honor, not just for your specific team for leveling them up and getting these troop type bonuses, but also just the individual levels across all these heroes here. Every time you level them up, you're going to increase the hero HP for all your heroes, which is so good. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.